Colonel Harlan Sanders, the creator of Kentucky Fried Chicken recipe, born in 1890 on 9 September. He is always known as a man who valued hard work and self-determination. He is known as Colonel because he once served Governor Ruby Laffan, the Kentucky Colonel, and the governor loved it so much. Years apart, the Colonel finalized his original recipe with a secret mixture of 11 herbs and spices pressure cooked to seal in the finger-licking goodness. Devoted his time to franchising this chicken business, traveling from one restaurant to another restaurant in the United States and Canada at the age of 65 after his retirement. The business growth rose rapidly, concluded to the expansion of more than 600 branches. Unfortunately, he was diagnosed with acute leukemia and died in Louisville, Kentucky on December 16 at the age of 90. However, he always appeared with his signature white woolen suit and string tie after being diagnosed until the month before his death. The Colonel's special recipe reached Malaysia in the 70s. Up until now, KFC Malaysia plans to expand with the opening of 52 new branches. By the end of 2022, there will be about 780 KFC locations nationally, according to the brand head of KFC Malaysia.
People in 3 P's in service marketing is important. Example of people here is the KFC staff. It is important because the level of customer care that the staff deliver can affect the consumer overall experience. The problem in terms of people that we identify from KFC service is from the staff who is fair and not friendly. It happened to one of the customer KFC Kuala Kerai who is sent email complaint about one of the staff who is fierce and not friendly, which means that incivility manner of the staff in the workplace. This situation happened on Friday, 23 March 2022 at 2:33 p.m. when he asked for the food on the receipt that he ordered, but the food that served to him is not as on the receipt because the staff is mishandling the food that he ordered. However, the KFC staff who in charge at Counter 1 answered him with rudely manner. The main cause that we identify for this is because the staff is not well trained due to lack of soft skill in terms of communication, because the staff answer customer question unpolitely, and also in terms of problem solving, because when there is a problem of mishandling the food that customer order, the staff choose to solve it in rudely manner.
Process involves how the business runs, how the service is delivered, checkout, package, delivery, and so on. Essentially, the process describes the series of actions or the fundamental elements that are involved in delivering the product or service to the customer. And we have identified that KFC was having an issue regarding delivery service that they provided. This issue was happened because of their carelessness in providing delivery service of foods to their customer. The rider should be able on time on delivering foods to the customer, but it takes too much time for customer to get their food and they aren't able to handle order, and it involves a long distance place to send the food to the customer. However, complaints and problems are both challenges to the service provider. However, it helps them to improve themselves in order to fulfill their customer needs and give a valued service to the customer.
It might be difficult to work in the food and beverage sector. Managing consumer often unreasonable demand is one of the most difficult tasks. So we have identified the problem related to physical evidence. The problem is about one video was posted in TikTok about angry customer lash out at KFC staff for serving his order on paper. In that video, the individual who recorded the video appeared to be dissatisfied with the way the KFC personnel handled the food serving of customer. Moreover, they also served the food by using the tea tray. This issue became worse because the KFC staff said that they were out of bulk package to pack and serve the chicken. They had no choice but to pack them on top of the rice wrapping sheet.
In conclusion, based on what we have observed, KFC has some imperfections in providing its service to customers. Through those imperfections, we can tell that the service by KFC is not very good, and they should not take it for granted, because if that continues, we are afraid that it will bring down the good name and success of KFC. So to avoid such thing to happen in the future, we suggest KFC to take improvement measures on the problems of its service, through a service marketing mix plan.